Carol from Crinkled Path with thrifty hauls, and we thought we'd bring it to you from the road because we won't be home for a few more days, and we thought we'd show you what we found in our thrift store hauls. And I've got Crafty Dad over here helping me out. He's my cameraman today, so if his arm gets tired, I'll have to speed up. So first of all, I have 6 of these to go on wine glasses, but I thought how fun to make a little journaling card and just tuck it right in there. I got a lot of playing cards. I got some Coca-Cola Santa playing cards. I got Sesame Street cards. Aren't those cute? Let's see. They have characters on one side and then numbers on the other. These are math cards, and these are the 7s and 8 sets. But they have these on one side, and then the other says, I win, I win. So I thought those were kind of different. Hadn't seen those before. These are blank magic cards. So half the deck is a little smaller, and they are completely blank on the opposite side. And then these have the numbers on one side and are blank on the other side. And they're just slightly different in size for doing a magic trick. But won't they be magical if we can make them into journaling cards? And last deck of cards is Clifford. Hide and seek game. And these are pretty heavy cards, but who doesn't love the Clifford the Big Red Dog? I think they would make great fun journaling cards to put in whimsical, whoops, I'm dropping them, whimsical journals and little golden book journals. Of course, I had to get a couple little golden books when I see them. Mother Goose in the City and The Musicians of Bremen, both of which I have not seen before. I've seen another version of this, but not this particular one. And the illustrations in this one are soft and adorable. Sorry for my lighting. It is the sun. And it's about to go behind the hill, so we're shooting quickly. I hope you've liked coming along on our little traveling thrift adventures, and that we hope to do this a little more in the future, every once in a while. Here's a crochet edgings. This one's falling apart, but it's perfect to be taken apart for journal pages. Look at these colors. See how it's just hanging on by a thread there, but I liked the color in it, and I'm excited to use them in journals. Look at the yarn, isn't that cool? Then I got some We've Moved cards. These are current, they're not open. Let's see if I can pull one out to show you. The artist looks very familiar to me. Almost has the Gingham Girls look or similar era. And they just are gummed on one side, so they're a pad of these little moving cards. Aren't those cute? Almost have a strawberry shortcake feel to them. Then I got some doilies. Can't pass them up. And they're all this kind of ecru color. So I got these. Look, hand crocheted. And then these. My bag is blowing away. Real handmade, it says. Isn't that incredible? I just love the cutouts and then how it's stitched around. So pretty. And there are, I believe, 6 well, 2 of the round ones and 3 of the square ones. So with these 2 other round ones, the total in the bag was 7. But these definitely look like a set, and then these were added in there. These almost have a macrame look to them. Then I got these wildlife lotto cards. Oh, they're still taped shut. And the box is not in great shape. Well, let's see what's inside. It said it was complete. Oh, that's cute. Look at the little raccoons. I think he's on the backs of all the cards. And then here are the lotto cards. Snowy owl, dolphin fish, Hazel. Does your moose have a name yet? Black bears, Holly. Weasel, longhorn cattle, elephant seals. Did you like the sea lions in my last video? Spiderwort, grouper, salmon, road-winged hawk, a ruddy duck, mountain goats, pronghorn, red salmon, golden plover, walrus. Anyway, you get the idea. They're all different kind of birds, fish, insects, and animals from across the country. And then I guess you were supposed to draw these, and then it's like bingo, if you have this thing on your card, you can win a cross or down or whatever. Saguaro cactus. These are really have a vintage look to them, and I think they're absolutely adorable. Milk snake. Okay, we almost got through all those. Need to keep moving along so I don't lose the sun. So then here are the lotto cards. They are so pretty. So these are just a little smaller than the images on the cards. Oh, I'm super happy with that. Love my nature and wildlife stuff. Whoop! Oh, you know I could not resist this book. My Little Hen by Allison Martin Provenson. They are some favorite illustrators of mine, and I had not seen this chicken book before, but look at the handwritten script in there and all the chickies. Too cute. Well, I'm not a redhead, but that sure looks like me in the spring. Then I got this Tales of Germany. I loved the artwork in this one. Let's see what year this is. 1959. Very whimsical. Dragons, little fairies and trolls and elves. Sorry, I'm casting shadows on them. Look at her little German braid. Oh no, the town's on fire. Anyway, I thought that was very whimsical and fun, and I love the soft colors in this one too. This one will probably be coming to the live sale next one we have. Then I found this 1982 Kids Whole Future catalog, and this one's black and white. It definitely passes the crinkle test, and it's kind of looking to the future for different things that they were predicting would come in the future after 1982. Everything from biodomes, robots, computer chips, space travel. You know, this is where we knew, but then where were we going from there? It's got some interesting illustrations in it. Kind of interesting to see if we hit any of the milestones that they expected. So that one's kind of fun. This one has very much a 60s or 70s vibe. Oh, 77 it says. And I love the colors in this. It was a seek and find book, and there is writing on it, but I still just love the colors in here. You know, I love me some 70s colors. So this one seems really fun. All kinds of critters in there. All right. Let me move these aside real quick. Okay, now I have Sew Somerset, The Art of Creative Sewing with Mixed Media. This is a magazine from winter 2014, but this kind of reminds me of the art mediums, granny chic, a lot of different slow stitch stuff in here. I think it will be really a fun and inspirational magazine to look through. Look at those birds. So cute on just on a wire wreath. Tiny stitching dresses. I thought that looked really fun. And then I got a couple games. I got Quilt Show and House of Cards. Now this is actually supposed to be a building game where you take the cards and you interlock them. They're kind of heavy card, and you're supposed to build a house of cards like this. But I thought the images on here were really pretty, and there are some that are just patterns. The backs are pretty cool too, very retro design on there. But there's everything from food to vintage images, patterns. I love the crayons, and then I think there were some sewing notion things too, like the buttons. I think there was one that was, yeah, thread and pins. So I think these would make really nice journaling cards. Just back them with some white paper or leave them as is. Maybe put a little notebook on the back of them. And then I'm not sure what's on this side, honestly. Oh, it's just more. Old train, dominoes. I thought they were really fun. And then this is the instructions, I guess, for how to build the house. But this is really a neat vellum. And then the Quilt Show has never been played. And it comes with all these cards with quilt squares, and they're different designs. And they're probably about, I don't know, about 2 inches square, would you say? And then there's, whoops, these are the, like, whoops, see how they pop out? They have different awards, coins. These look like little doilies with numbers cross-stitched in the center of them. Isn't that cute? And then it gets better. There's a sewing machine. I guess these are for you to hide your cards behind on the table, but I can see using those in journals. Fun, fun, fun. And then the cards are all fabric pieces with pins in them. And then they've got the Quilt Show Money as well with the little quilting pattern. But look, it looks like quilting pins stuck in the fabric, and then it's cut with the pinking shears, and each of these is a different little fabric pattern. I think they're so cute. Perfect for a sewing journal or domestic arts journal. So I'm excited to get to use some of those. And some of them have lots of pins in them, and some just have a couple. I got this macrame kit. It's partially done. It's got some nice heavy jute for macrame, and it's got a bunch of beads and blocks in there. Got a real 70s vibe for the beads, and so I thought we might try to do something with that. I'm not sure exactly what. I got this color book of gardening. This is really nice, thick, heavy, matte pages. The colors have a very 60s vibe. So let me see where we're at with the copyright on this. 1973. Love the images of all the florals, and the fact that they're matte is a big bonus. There's some fruit and veggies in the back. Roses. This is just a really beautiful book, and look how big it is. Sorry, I don't have my on-the-road ruler. I need to invest in one of those. I got this other kind of boho trim. Looks very macrame-ish. Baker's Favorite Chocolate Recipes. This looks very vintage, 1958. These would make great tear-off little recipe cards to tuck into pockets. And then I got this Zarapkar kit system of cutting. It looks like it's maybe Eastern Indian, and it's a way to make patterns. And I just loved the little images that looked very retro, even though I don't think the book looks very retro. It's got some patterns, and then a lot of those little tiny images of people. Let's check the year on this one. It's from a tailoring college. Not seeing a year. Nope, not seeing a year on that. I'll have to look more closely. Then I got this Bluebirds 7 coloring book. I think these would make great journal pages as well. Coloring books are a favorite, but it's all about these little baby bluebirds that grow up. Or maybe somebody might like it if they like to color. And then I have 3 small farmers journals from 1991, and I grabbed these because I really liked the look of the images. Look very hand-drawn, and there are black and white photos and articles, but there's a lot of these little drawings in the book, and I just love them. I don't know what the kangaroo was doing in there, but this looks like a linoleum stamp. Sorry for all the noises, people driving by. Oh, look at this little cutie. Yeah, so I got 3 of those, and I think at least 1 or 2 of them will be coming to a live sale soon. And last but not least, from the antique store that I showed in the travel video, I will open these and show you a couple things I got there that I could not pass up. Let me get the paper out of here. I bought a couple of these photo albums that do not have pages in them just for the covers, because I really think the covers were absolutely beautiful. And I think they would make nice large format journals. I would say this is probably 12 by 10. I'm just estimating because I don't have my on the road ruler. But then look at this little engraved, or embossed I should say, little emblem there. And there's beautiful leather cover. And then I also got this one. It's got a little bit of wear on the front where it's most raised. This one actually has some black pages in it, but no photos. And let's see if they pass the crinkle test. I just need to get one sheet here. Oh yeah, those are really brittle. So those won't be good for folding in journals, but they're great for backing journaling cards and such. And then I got two Ameritone paint finishes by Color Key Dictionary. And these have paint samples in them and also some yarn samples. I don't see a year. 1961. So I didn't see the year on the binder, but it's in this little pamphlet that's here. And I just think those are great. And they would also make a very nice long journal. And there are two of these. I think, oh yeah, same company, just the number 2. Well, thank you to Crafty Dad for being my good video camera operator today, and thank you for coming along. I really appreciate you guys watching, even though I've switched up the format while I've been traveling a little bit. Thanks for the feedback that you're happy to come along on our little adventures, and I think this will be a really fun thing in our future to do a little more of. And so I'm so glad you're here, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you see something you loved, I want to just know where your interests lie. And I also thank you for liking the video. If this is okay with you, this little bit when we're out and about, getting some thrifted treasures shown to you. And don't forget, I have my 9 to 5 to 55 challenge going on right now. Make sure you check out that video and join in and get your postcards in, because I will be home soon to see who sent in postcards for the drawing. And that drawing closes on January 26th. Take care, and I'll talk to you in the next video.